After eating that, you don't even need water. Then you don't need a fan or AC either. Especially now during the hot season, what you can do best is use a grain called kambu. In India, this grain is known as bajra. Let me explain how to prepare and eat this during the summer. This is a grain that has the potential to prevent cancer. Kanur. Just below that is what is called vara, right? That vara, yes, that firewood, you can have lunch with it. If you pour water into the vessel of the art and bathe 2 or 3 times, now many people say that the grain called thin can be given to pregnant women and children, and they are teaching this, my dear little ones. After eating all that thina, it's hot, extremely hot. Even if you turn on the AC, it's unbearable. You can't even go outside. Vehicles can't be used for travel, but people can't avoid going out due to necessity. The government itself has recommended a self-lockdown. They advise not to go out between 11 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon. Workers say they are working. We can't completely avoid working. We can't avoid going out. Through what kind of diet can we reduce this heat? This is very important. Now, what we are going to teach you is this. You should drink buttermilk and water. You should drink lime water. They typically recommend that people consume fresh watermelon or to drink some grape juice and other similar items. Beyond this, from morning till evening, we eat foods that heat up our body. We end up eating foods that increase body heat. After that, when the heat becomes unbearable, it's like trying to put out a fire with water. All of us now, this daily routine during the hot season. So we end up taking a bath twice. But even when we bathe, we do it incorrectly. When bathing, we pour water over the body. But that's not where you should pour water. Does anyone pour water on their shins? If the engine gets overheated and you pour water on the engine, after that the Indian worst will happen or it will get bent. At the same time, just like I said about the radiator, if you pour water on the surface of the vessel and bathe 2 or 3 times a day, it gets overheated. The soul inside our body will rise up along with the immune power. Now, additionally, food. We eat food made from rice in the morning, which is starch. For one reason, that item, it does not help immunity, it destroys the cells. There are 9 types of grains. This is what we've been hearing since old times. Now, the number of grains has increased. Now, many people talk about one grain called thin, foxtail millet. They even teach that it can be given to pregnant women and children. My dear children, after eating all that thin, foxtail millet, I can only say that you will fly away quickly, just like a bird flies off. Thin is a very hot food item. So, is it okay to eat that during this hot season? Then, after listening to all those people who are promoting these new grains or millets, people end up mixing everything together and eating it. All that is wrong, completely wrong. The best thing to do right now is what is being done in our neighboring state, Tamil Nadu. If you go to Karnataka and all, during the hot season, they have a grain called kamb. When we say kamban, in India, it's called bajra, which is available everywhere and is known as bajra because North Indians eat it more. So it's mainly for North Indians. As far as I know, this food is available in various places across Kerala as well. Still, this item, whether it's called bajra or not, can be found in Tamil Nadu and such places. I'll also explain how to prepare and eat it in the morning. The previous day. This bajra. Put it in a mixer and grind it once. It has a husk. This is a grain, right? The grain is small and vermicelli-like, and it looks really nice and attractive. Then remove that husk. Cook it well in a good pressure cooker. It needs to be cooked well. However you mash it, it will be good. No matter which way you mash it, you can say it turns out well. Then take that out. In a clay pot using one ladle, transfer it into that. After transferring inside it, according to the quantity you have taken, add chopped shallots and curry leaves as per this equation and mix it in. Then pour water up to its level. You don't need too much water. Just enough water to reach the level of the quantity you have. Just like how you keep mashed banana, keep it like that and let it sit overnight. This is for the morning meal. That's it. When eating, if you want, you can add a little buttermilk or curd or even some fried chili and other things, mix them all together. Even now, just talking about it makes my mouth water. Just like drinking rice gruel, when you drink banana gruel, after eating it, you don't even need water. You don't need anything else.
You don't even need vitamin C.
It acts as a coolant for our body and is a grain with the potential to prevent cancer. Kannur. When we talk about this cancer is a result of excessive heat. So in some places, systems can develop because of that. If you keep eating these kinds of foods, none of those systems will develop. Women, at least 2 or 3 times a week. When women eat this, it cools down their hormones and their mental state as well, making them calmer.
It's best for summer though. If you eat it in winter,
If you eat it during the cold season, after eating, if you are someone with a phlegmatic constitution, the cold will quickly
affect you.
At the same time, for those with a pitta, bile constitution, it will be comfortable, no matter the season. And in addition to that,
There's one more thing.
this is the topmost item, and the next one comes just below it. When we say varak in the olden days, they used to say you should eat both varak and kam. Back then, women would avoid burning the branches of certain trees because it was believed you shouldn't know about certain grains. All of these are grains. You can have lunch cooked with that firewood. Just like we usually eat with rice, you can have it with rice as well. Along with that, we can add any curries we like, but since it's summer, chicken, raw rice, sambar dal, drumstick. None of these.
Egg.
It is best if you don't eat any chicken eggs during the hot summer months. Let the sweltering summer heat fade away, rather than focusing on the duck eggs. Here is the very final pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
Squeeze the juice from the pomegranate and drink it. You understand, if you eat this piece of cake, we should have a full tank of petrol for one day.
This and
You won't even feel the usual tiredness from the heat. Nothing like that will happen.
in regions like Andhra Pradesh recently, to beat the heat, they talk about a drink called ambali, which is made with ragi. The night before, we prepare ragi like this.
No, it's the fiber in ragi, but in navadanya, 9 grains, each grain is suitable for the human body. That's why I specifically mentioned it, honey. It belongs to the grains that are more heat producing. People with heart block can eat it. If someone has diseases like cancer or leukemia, it can quickly kill them, just like that. So don't eat corn, don't eat yellow corn, don't eat white corn.
Heat.
It's hot. So inside this, there are 2 groups, one to cool our body and one to heat our body. It has fiber. The one that strengthens our nerves is ragi. Everything else, you need to understand this and act accordingly
Among these, the most basic is ragi, suitable for any climate.
for every kind of climate.
That too, just like this.
At the same time, a common misconception has spread that eating ragi causes the production of excessive phlegm
The reason for that is
because various dairy products are added, freshly made curd, creamy buttermilk, and whole milk. Along with it, adding heat or cold, both are different. With ragi, coconut milk is also added. It tastes great. It's healthy. Yes. Even when mixing it, we keep adding various ingredients, some that should be added and some that shouldn't. Everyone explains their own logic, but that's wrong.
so making ragi with coconut milk and eating it is the best.
Best.
It's unique.
Isn't any milk healthy?
All sorts of illnesses will go away.
Then
Usually, we give ragi and regular milk to small children, but there are mothers who give it in coconut milk too.
if you incorporate these green grams and cardamoms on a consistent daily basis for a full month, and your current face complexion doesn't noticeably transform and begin to glow with health, then you can feel free to completely discontinue this entire nutritional program.
I'm taking this as a challenge.
You should take it up and do it, not leave it undone.
If I eat it once a day,
that one time. For one meal, eat ragi properly.
Ragi puttu is extremely tasty, especially with coconut.
How about the rest?
Wait a minute, didn't the doctor say the proper way to eat your rice?
There's other rice too. Once we've cooked it under pressure, it gets done in seconds.
We can get it, and I want to cook raw rice too. I want to cook it. Some people make it without cooking, and it turns out white and raw. There's an opinion that it's better to cook all these millets well and eat them as porridge, and that's why I do it. Because if it's not cooked properly, it's not much of a problem for the digestion system.
The taste is better.
As an example, Dr. Matthews, who is 77 years old, is still sitting here like a young child. I'm saying all this so that you won't get discouraged. Thank you, sir.